Well, good afternoon. Just a little late. It took a bit for my technology. So I'm Ros Boundy for Boomer Press. I was meant to actually move into doing this yesterday, which didn't happen because I wasn't well. Well, it's not that I wasn't well. I did have an issue with my health, yes. For those of you who know what atrial fibrillation is, you'll understand. And it's a heart condition and it just makes me exhausted. So I just couldn't do anything yesterday. So in the end, I had to cancel out. Well, not cancel out, reschedule. We're here today for Boomer Press, of course, because that's what I've already mentioned. And I actually don't have anything planned because my schedule sort of went out the window. It is episode 29. It's Friday the 17th of January. And moving forward in encouraging people to start writing. And I have got a space that I use that's called Raptor Write at the moment. Now, I'm pretty sure that I had started showing you as an audience what that is involving and how easy it is to do some of the edits and the writing in Raptor Write. Now, I'm still not 100% sure where we got up to because, well, it's like anything. We can sometimes lose track of, and now I've got the dog in here that's decided to scratch the carpet. And, Oreo, stop it please. So I'm pretty sure what we'd ended up doing was getting up to this point here. And I'm going to share the screen in a sec. So I've just got to find it is all. And I thought, well, I'd just move a little bit more ahead on that for you. I've just got to make sure that that is sharing. And I'm pretty sure it is. I can't go and double check. But here we got up to actually creating a storyline, a project. Stop it. No, sit down. Now I've got the dog wanting to go out. I'm not going to let her. She'll be right. He will be right. It's not a she, it's a he. So what we ended up doing was just a quick outline here to start with. As you can see over here, we've got the outline that is chapter 1, well, outline of chapter 1 to 10. And all we did was ask it to write, could you write a 10 chapter outline for the first part of this book? And how I'd shown you this area was in the settings. We do click on what this little binoculars is showing us to review what those settings are. Now, I'm not going to really go into detail of this part because now I can't see where I've got the, oh goodness, where to close it. I had other things on the screen that's specific to the streaming software. What I'll do is bring all of these over here, and what we're doing here is looking at, when you see that circle going off the screen, it's where I've got some of the other little boxes that work the eCam. So from here, you can see that what we've got is a chapter that is a new beginning, the welcoming arms and all that, and it's to do with love in the heart of the outback. It's just an absolute generic title that I chose as part of that process, right? And so what we can do from this is move down to the 11 to 20, and we did that. We've got the different chapter headings. And where we got to, we've got chapter 1 here that brings up a story, and then we've got part of the story, and then we've got chapter 2 where it's bringing up the welcoming arms. We got to chapter 5, and if you remember, we can continue on from this and do the whole of the first 10 chapters if we want to with the outline and following the outline. What we would do is have this one toggled on, except you can't be in there. We'd go to chapter 5. What we're needing from here is a new chapter, and I'm trying to find, there it is. I had to scroll up, didn't I? It wasn't quite there. So we add a new document that goes down to the bottom, and we're going to label that one chapter 6. So this is just showing that you can leave a project and go back to it, of course. And then what we do, whoops, I don't do that. I go click into there. But what I want is to put this on from chapter 6, from the outline, the 1 to 10 there, and then I will go do the backslash. With Wrap to Write, all you hit from there is the backslash to continue. So I'm going to just go have a look at what the prompt is going to be with the binoculars before I go anywhere else. This is part of the settings. Continue the story below without repeating the story unless it's for literary effect. Include only the text you are adding. You should read what is before the tag and match the same style, etc. Using the outline from 1 to 10. Okay, and this is further bits. It's using these outlines. It will only refer to chapter 6, I think. I'm hoping that will only refer to not chapter 6, chapter 4 and 5. What we're going to do is toggle on the 4 and 5 so it gets the gist and suggestion from those 3 prompts. The outline 1 to 10, this one here that's toggled on, and then this one, the 4, and then this one. They are in the prompt. And I go backslash and it starts to create the story. So we know here how easy this is to start to create a framework for what your story is. And if you're really having some problems or some trouble in finding ideas in how to write, well, not so much the how to write, but what to write. And from here I can do the thumbs down if I don't like it, or the thumbs up, because what you'd normally do is skim read through this to see, is that about what you're wanting to have in it? Do you want some more? So we're going to go here and go, yes, I'll accept that. But then what I'm going to do is go to the next line and do the backslash again. It will continue with the story from there and add extra to it. As you can see, it's putting it through. You can see the numbers going up to the word count there of 777, so you can get a little bit more guts to it. And when you really think that it's got what you like, you can do that. Now the thing that I did there was, see how I've got the white text, then it's the highlighted, and then it's more white text. And what I did was I placed my cursor in the wrong place. So I'm going to down that one, and I'll go right down to the end of what this text is, because I actually entered in that cursor at the wrong place. So I'm going to go up, so it's, what I can do now is put it in the right place, and we'll just go like that. Keep going down to the bottom, and here we are. We're right at the bottom of what text we were given. Then we do the backslash there. A good little lesson, that one, to continue in the right place, making sure that what we have is our cursor in the right place. As you can see here, it's continued on. Ben glanced towards Lily, who had wandered off to join friends at the balloon booth. So what you do there is, well, I'm going to accept that, and then find where that balloon booth started, because that's here somewhere. Let me go and find that. Oh, my mouse is not the best mouse. I had to replace, I've got my Mighty Mouse is actually charging elsewhere. Now I've got to find it. Where did the balloon booth go? So we need to, and this is what's called validating. So we go back and find anything that looks odd, that we don't like the look of, and we can actually change this. You can add all the text you want within here at any point and edit right in all of this area. As you can see, where the cursor is, was that where no, that's where the cursor was when I did my error there. I'm just trying to find that. Now I can't find it. And this is where you would definitely be looking for, oh look, I don't think we're even at the end again. So let's go for a space and do it again. Get that little cursor happening. The extra words happening. So the tension between them began to ebb, replaced by a shared resolve to meet vulnerabilities head on. In that moment, beneath the blooming jacaranda, the world around them faded away. Now I can go like that and it all goes away because I didn't accept it. Now I've got to go and do that again. This is where if you hit the wrong key, you actually do get... and now it's a different response. It's important to hit that down thumbs or up thumbs. Confirm the marked text. The marked text being the highlighted text. So what we've got in this rework, in that moment beneath the blooming jacaranda, the air felt lighter, filled with unspoken understanding. Like, let's assume that we've validated the whole thing. And there we do the up arrow, up thumbs. And we still have more to do at the bottom. You see how we've got this here? That's not a finished sentence. So we're going to keep doing this until we know that there is enough words that the artificial intelligence, that the AI is saying, yes, we have finished. Okay, and there we are. We're going to go up thumbs. We're at the bottom again and keep doing this until we've got a completion to what the story is according to this AI. And I think we used Claude or something like that. It's looking like it's starting to get a bit of a wandering factor because here we've got just even a word that's not looking right. It's only part of a word. So she stood a little, and let's see if it's going to do more for us. Taller, forcing a smile, greeted, and all of this. And as we see at the bottom, as the festival settled into the evening, Ava turned to Ben, who'd been busy mingling with the attendees, etc. And thank you for believing me and for just being here, she said. Now I'm going to just leave it there. See, I went and hit the wrong button, so now I've got to repeat it. And it's put taller and anticipation and everything. Let's see where the story finishes this time. His brow furrowing as he noticed Sam. So let's accept it and we'll put a full stop there and I'll leave it at that for now. So as you can see, this one has now got, in this chapter, 2042 words. Whether all of this is useful words or not doesn't matter. What we have got in this is another chapter done. And we'll go back and edit it. What we'll do as well is, this mouse is not a good one. We'll add another chapter. This can be as easy as it gets. We do them as we move along, or you can totally plan it all out in an outline and use that as your chapter structure with characters and everything in there. So we're in chapter 7, we've turned off chapter 4, moved into chapter 5 and 6 as part of the prompting. We've still got the outline for 1 and 10, and now we do the backslash. And that should create more on the next chapter. From all of this, and as you can see, if I go, I've got to click into the right space. Go down to the bottom. Is it finished? I don't know. I'm not going to take the time to read it at the moment. We've got the cursor down here, as you can see. Let's put it there and we'll do another to continue and see what more of the story is going to be for us. And We can keep doing this until we've got what we feel is a good story. And I'll still do one more. Let's see if it creates more. Because I think we probably put a bit of a limit on what the word number is going to be for this. And we can see here we've already got one where it's needing a continuation because we hadn't seen the finished sentence. And let's do that. Whoa, now it didn't finish and I went to hit that accept button and it wouldn't let me. Well, that's good. Okay, let's go and do that. And I'm going to do one more, see how far it will go. And I think that is it. No, let's go. Still more. Press the accept. Do another continuation. And for most of this you will notice it's more in the American spelling. I don't know if it can be changed to British English or any other. It doesn't do anything other than English, but it's certainly going to give you some interesting bits that you're needing to edit. And here we go with that, and we've got another continuation needing to be done. Sentence wasn't finished. His declaration wrapped around Ava like a soothing balm, igniting a flicker of hope. And we're still going because there's more to do there. All right, I like to put the space, but it doesn't have to be, I don't think. So here we go. Let's see if it's going to finish the chapter. I absolutely don't have any idea how long it will take to do all of this, you know, as far as the number of repeats and creates that it will do for a chapter. We're already up to 3,576 words. And each of these are part of the token count that you can see that's there, that I can't quite see in behind there, 48, 49, 5,000. So each of the tokens is what is being paid for in the background of the system. You know, the LLM, depending on which one I'm using, which one I chose, which I'll show you where that is in a minute, because I might leave this and continue it a bit later. So it certainly can create stories for you. And I'm just going to do the one more because it's still got that there and leave it at that. Definitely going to be a lot of editing in this because it's a very, very, very long chapter from the look of what it's creating here. And I'll get one more. And how you might lay it out in format, or you might decide to rewrite the whole story, but it can certainly give you some lovely ideas of how to have a story created for you. Good basis. Now, as we go back up here on the left, remember how the settings are here? That's where we've got those prompts where we set the system prompt, and here's the instructions and all of that. That's where we first set it. Wrap2Write comes with a setting with these that do give us a default, so we can save it, close it. I didn't change it. So here we are. We are actually using the OpenAI GPT-4 Mini, and that's why it was doing little short lots, is because we've got it with the long 2048, but I could have chosen Supermax and it would have done all of that probably in almost one step. Who knows? Should I try it? I might try it with the next one. Let's try it for the next chapter. We'll just do one more because I think I've got time to do one more. We'll see how quickly it takes it. We're down there. We're going to call it chapter 8. Put the cursor in there. We're turning chapter 7 on, turn chapter 5 off, back in here and hit that backslash. We don't even have to hit continue because that's already in that system prompt that I showed you. So this is how fast it will write. So in that short time, I only did 429, so choosing that bigger max words didn't change anything. Oh, hold on, look, it's still going. It's doing another stint. Let's see. Well, maybe choosing that bigger number definitely is creating a longer chapter. Well, there you go. We've found out something together, haven't we? Because I hadn't tried that before. And this is how easy the Rap to Write is to write in whatever way you want. If you want to set up a non-fiction book or your fiction book like we're doing here as a tryout, you could set up some of those categories and things for your memoir or anything that you'd like to utilise it for. Even some marketing, apparently, I'm told. But it's got a lot of versatility in how it can be used. Wow, look at how much that is doing. It's almost like a full-on, wow, 2,600. Oh, wow, we might almost get a really big chunk of writing here just to play with. And I might take this to, well, we could take you through it on Sunday. That'd be fun because I have the hour on Sunday. So, wow. Okie doke, I'll leave it. Oh, wow, look at how long that is. We've got 3,800. Maybe I shouldn't have done that much. And here we go. Here we go. We've got up to oh, it's doing further chapters. Have a look at that. It is continuing and continuing until it gets to that type of word count. So there's chapter 8. Here we have, there should probably be a chapter 9 here somewhere and a chapter 10. So I hadn't even realised that that's probably what it's doing. Challenges ahead still there. Let me go down to the bottom. Chapter 10 end. Here we go. That is the end. Let's finish, and that was 5,260. Wow. Isn't that amazing? All the different things, the possibilities that there are with using something like Rap to Write. And you can certainly ask me where that is. Let me have a look. Can I place that? I'm just going to add my Boomer Press website, which is in the thing. I think that is in the description. Online, so you can have a look at that. And this is raptorwrite.com. I should really check that, shouldn't I? What is the word? Let me just have a look first. Yes, raptorwrite.com. And what you need to do if you are going to join in with that, it is free, remember, you will be asked to join Future Fiction Academy, of which I'm a member, a paid member, but you don't have to be, okay? So that's what I've got for you today. Again, just a quick run through with the Rap to Write, because it's part of what I have been working on and working with, not that particular project, but some others. So thank you for joining me. Even in replay, it's always an advantage to go back and be able to watch anything as you have the time for it at any point of time, isn't it? So thank you. I'll leave it there. We'll see you on Sunday at the 7:30 p.m. Adelaide time. And I think that, and then the following Monday, I've got another one then as well for the half hour. Getting lots of things done, and thank you to 5 Foot Rope TV as well. We'll see you next time on Sunday. Bye for now.